This is a problem. It's the end of the school year and the staff room looks like a crack hut. You go in there and it's filled with sugary treats. You got cookies, you got brownies, and you have birthday cakes. And I fail to believe that there is a birthday every third day in the months of May and June. I think people are stress eating, and I think they're trying to get a sugar boost to carry them through the day, to get through sixth period, to get to the weekend, to get to summer vacation. Now, this is all good and fine until you have long term health consequences, because at the end of the year, you may look like this guy with a brownie shoved in his face, crumbs on his shirt, and about 20 unwanted pounds around his beach body, in which he is not at all ready for the beach. Now, the old school solution to this is watching what you eat through counting calories. In bookstores, you see these everywhere. There's a lot of apps as well where you can count calories on a particular app. But with ChatGPT, there's a text solution. The only tools you really need here is a telephone that can take pictures and ChatGPT. A scale for the kitchen and a ruler can be helpful also, but not necessary. All you need to do is to take a picture of everything that you eat. Everything. Now, you might think that's kind of strange, going around and taking pictures of what you eat, but if you think that's strange, you're probably over 30 years of age, because nowadays, if you're not taking pictures of your food, people think you're weird. Okay, so it's 2025, people. Let's get with the program, and there's nothing wrong with taking pictures of your food. Let me demonstrate with my eggs Benedict, which I photographed and uploaded to ChatGPT with a simple command prompt. I want you to analyze this food and give me nutritional breakdown for each of its components. I want you to analyze this and give me a nutritional breakdown for each of its components. And this is what I received. What I find very amazing here is that from the picture, you can see that just a little crust of the bread is showing it's brown, but Chad knows that it's sourdough and knows that it's toasted. Chad does a much better job than I do when trying to figure out exactly what I'm eating. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that this is just old school all over again, that you're going to be spending your day taking pictures of everything and doing uploads throughout the day, trying to get a calorie count of what's happening. But the good news is, no, it's not like that at all. What you are doing is you're taking photographs of everything you eat, for sure, but you're also not uploading anything until the end of the day for when you do a batch upload, and Chad will do the hard thinking for you. I'll take you through my day. Like most teachers, I have an early morning coffee and a mid-morning coffee and a late morning coffee, and then a salty eggs Benedict breakfast, banana, and then covering all the bases with some multivitamins and some leftovers and orange. Now, Chad can tell that the orange is small because it's in my hand. There's it can tell scale. So if you have a utensil next to something or your hand, it can estimate and tell whether it's a mandarin orange or a navel orange. It won't just give you the run-of-the-mill orange. Later in the day, I had some yogurt, and I put the label in there just so that it's a little bit easier to get nutritional information. I've got sunflower seeds, strawberries, and tuna fish. The mayonnaise, pickles, and bread, as well as an apple. Oh, more coffee. And then for dinner, chicken cashew nut, which Chad understands the ingredients of chicken cashew nut, which is pretty remarkable when you look at that picture closely. There's baby corn that is grilled and fried that's in there, and ChatGPT could recognize that, and it could tell the difference between a yellow pepper and pineapple. Probably a dish too far was a gangkyeowan with roti bread, but I couldn't resist. Being somebody that lives in Thailand, one thing I've noticed in Thailand is that there are a lot of Thai restaurants here. I mean, a lot. and they're hard to resist. Eating is done. It's the end of the day, and I go back to my computer where I quickly transfer the 10 pictures I took into a folder, and I tell Chad I'm going to upload about 3 pictures at a time, and I want you to analyze them for nutritional value and a calorie count. Are you ready? And Chad, of course, will be ready. So I upload the first 3. I can have the option to upload maybe 9 or 10, but I don't want to have the system time out. So 3 at a time, maybe 4 at a time is just fine. So I upload those, and it just takes a few minutes to do everything, all 10 pictures. Very fast processing speed. When I'm all done uploading my pictures, I ask for a report. I say, all right, that's everything that I ate that day. Give me a full nutrition and calorie report. Report any observations that you have about my eating habits. I see that I've had 3,500 calories. I have protein, fat, and carbohydrates in there as well. And then Chad, being my dietitian, talks about my strengths and areas of weaknesses, things to think about for the future. And when I saw this, I thought it wasn't very fair because I did a lot of exercise yesterday, about 9.5 kilometers, burned a lot of active calories as well as the passive calories. I took a screenshot of my Apple Health page to show Chad that I had done 958 active calories and 2,223 passive calories, and I asked for Chad to factor that into my calorie budget to see whether I'm putting too much in and not putting enough out, and Chad came up with my summary, where I have a very slight deficit. Try this out today. You can have your students do this as well if you're teaching nutrition and health, and then maybe that might help you avoid some of the temptations in the teacher lounge with all those snacks. All right, hang in there. Summer vacation is soon. Please like and subscribe and leave comments as to how this is working out for you.